Welcome back to Living Local DMV. Emmai Alaquiva is a 6-time Emmy, 3-time Webby, and NAACP Image Award-winning film director who crystallizes his cinematic poetry, creating for Rock Nation Rihanna's Fenty brand, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and more. Most recently, the Smithsonian published photographer has directed The Ebony Canal, a history-making film narrated by EGOT winner Viola Davis. And this masterful cinematic poem examines the herstory portal between disparities of the current state of infant and maternal health. And it is an honor to welcome you to Living Local DMV.
Thank you so much. Yes. How you doing, sis?
I am grinding and grateful.
Listen, it's good to be on the show with you.
Yes, well, It's such an honor to have you, such a distinguished artist among us. Let's jump right into the topic of the movie, because this is kind of a deep one. You know, the Black maternal and infant mortality disparities, it's a conversation that we've been having all month here on Living Local DMV, and I wanted to know what inspired you to answer the call.
Well, first of all, we have to do our part. We have to do our part in order to control our narrative once we grab it. The fact that women are dying 3 times that their white counterparts, Black babies are dying that, 2.5 times that of their white counterparts, is a little ridiculous. I can find any superlative, any, adjective to describe it. But as an artist, we have to do our job. We have to be the gatekeepers of the truth. So I wanted to put together not just a film, I wanted to put together a piece of art that would last for generations to come. So the fact that we have Viola Davis, a part of this as the narrator, when she could be doing 20,000 different Woman Kings or 20,000 different G20s, but she chose her legacy to be a part of this film. And when you hear her voice, the way the bass carries the narrative throughout the film is truly spectacular, and I think we put together a piece of art that is really going to change lives.
It is, in fact, an amazing piece of art. The visuals are so haunting, and the music that goes along with it. What was your process to bring that vision to life?
Sure. So first, we shot in black and white. Black and white spaces tend to be some of the issues, in addition to social determinants of health.
But it is also the issue.
Which is also, an issue. Black and brown women aren't listened to as much. So we have to take all of those factors in and really be balanced at covering the hurt, revealing the healing, but also leaving with hope. When you watch this film, it's not always about, the doom and gloom. I'm not going to give it away, but at the end of this film, something joyous happens. So we don't want people to disconnect from the fact that, yes, Black and brown women are going through this, but there's also joy throughout the process, especially in this film. And we, worked with a lot of individuals who are doing the groundwork: Elaine Welderoff, Charles Johnson, Lamont Rucker, Vice President Kamala Harris. These are the individuals that we have in this film to really pick it up and to take full responsibility on how we create new solution-driven practices.
I love that you mentioned that there is a hopeful turn to it. And I think the impact of the film will move people to action. When Black infant mortality rates remain 95% higher than the national average, that's an epidemic.
Yes, that is an epidemic.
What message and movement do you hope this film creates in the world?
So I really want us to really take away the call to action that we need to educate, whether it's building curriculums in our school systems, whether it's building curriculums in our colleges like Howard, then we want to do policy. We want to restructure and recalibrate what policy looks like. Charles Johnson from For Care for Moms, every single year we do For Care for Dads, where we lobby on Capitol Hill. So there's the policies. But more importantly, I think it's important that people know how they can be advocates, right? We don't want to do this for the likes. We want to do it for the legacy. We don't want to do it for the gram. We want to do it for generations. So whether that's liking, commenting, sharing, telling your friends, telling your family, building the community so that we can eradicate this. I don't want to make more films like this. But I do want this film to be a vehicle of change on how we need to change the narrative and change the percentages of deaths. These are preventable deaths. 84% of these deaths are preventable. So if I can do something and show up as a black man, as a black father, as a black son, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to save as many lives as possible.
Well, it is such an honor that you've used your gift in order to be a vessel and be the change in the world for our audience. Once they see the movie, or even if they've been moved by this segment today, how can they become a part of that movement? Yes,
I mean, I would love for them to be a vessel. You know, first, you know, something as simple as, you know, on Instagram. This film started out at Sundance, and we're on our way to Cannes Film Festival.
Incredible.
And also this film won, you know, an NAACP for Best Outstanding Documentary, and no film of this kind has ever won in 57 years. So I need you to be a vessel and wrap around this. This is more than a film, it's a fight, it's more than a movie, it's a movement, and we need you to become a vessel.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's such an honor to have you here. And for our audience, be sure to watch the Ebony Canal, and you can find more and be a vessel and be the change at theebonycanal.com.